Hello and welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. We just got done fighting that big heart monster after I was like, oh, that was so easy, and then, we got the second half of that. So, that being said, we're going to go back to everyday life, chillax a little bit, and then start, thinking about the next one.
Hey there!
It's almost summer break. Let's go somewhere for vacation.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I want to go to the sea, the mountains, everywhere and anywhere. But first, we've got finals starting on Tuesday. Ugh,
What?
yeah. Ah, I've forgotten about that. At least we have to break after exams this time, and summer vacation is just around the corner. This means we better start working on some academics.
Pay close attention, alright?
Let's see here. Finals start next Tuesday. Jeez, and we just had an exam. What a pain! Well, maybe pain isn't the right word. Some phrases can be pretty tricky. Now, let's talk about comma splices. Yay, comma splices. I'm sure you all heard them before, but just to be clear, a comma splice is when two independent clauses are incorrectly joined by a comma instead of a conjunction.
Hey, what's up?
Here's a question for you all. Dun dun dun. 21A-kun. Where is the comma splice found in the following sentence? Because it is 10:30 right now, we will not attend the theater in time. It's already started, to my dismay. Wait, hold on. It's one of those last ones. Because it's right now, we will not reach the theater in time. I think it's after time.
Bingo!
Ah, correct. The middle one is the inaccurately used comma. I knew it. I'm a genius. Regardless of how you can probably tell when I read it, it just sounded uncomfortable there. Regardless of how logical the sentence flow may appear, a comma cannot be used to link two independent clauses. That's a comma splice. Got it? Well, if no one has any questions, let's move on. Yeah, I definitely, I think that's just, always a rule of thumb in my head. It's you definitely don't put more than two commas in a sentence. If at any point, use a semicolon. But, even at that, you should maybe not. That's a hit for charm. I'm so charming. Finals are a lot harder than midterms, That doesn't necessarily mean I'll study harder, but we'll see. Sometimes the extra effort pays off. It's almost time for exams again, but at this time, it'll be a lot tougher. You better go to the library and study, otherwise, you'll be screwed. I got some pickle chip in my teeth. Such a good snack, dude. The couple's only apathy syndrome that's been going around, I heard it was the work of gopes. Yokai. They say that a couple committed double suicide a long time ago, and now they're infecting couples with apathy syndrome. I don't know about that, but if it's true, I wish I could ask them why they're doing that. I mean, they're dead. That shouldn't bother living couples. They're jealous. They're jelly bellies. When I think of artists, I think of those people who squint and hold a pencil up to the subject. Artists who can do that, especially the guys in my class, just want to look the part. Jeez. Harsh. I heard there's a revenge website, but the URL is top secret, right? I'm trying to figure it out, so I'm looking all over the web on myself. There's a local thread that seems like it has a lot of info on the site, but it's all garbage info. Is this something I can go to the nurses on? Oh, I think it's on the other side.
Well then. Oh,
Drink, drink, drink. I wanna drink.
cool.
That's a free courage. Let's go.
Okay then.
I have to remember to do that because it helps raise my courage. Gotta take those stat raises. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. We're gonna walk for a walk so we can take a break from studying. How much have you studied, like, literally right after school let out? He's different than I imagined. From what I can tell, he has no personality. Jeez, I know. Dude, I'm so used to her stalking me now. Like, I know she's always there, but I don't even notice her anymore. Stockholm? Oh, no, that's not Stockholm Syndrome. I'm being over dramatic. Oh, there's Maiko again. Actually, I kind of want to... Alright, Micah, let's, see what's going on with you again.
I can't take it anymore. Mom and Dad just keep fighting. I begged them to stop fighting so much, but they told me.
Didn't you say you're gonna run away? Isn't that what you said you were gonna do? Maybe she
I
forgot.
made up my mind.
Okay, okay, now
I
you're
have
doing
to
it.
run away from home.
It's up to you.
You mean I can do what I want?
Oh.
You mean it? And I'm running away. I made up my mind.
That wasn't the right
Better
answer.
start packing soon. Hey, what should I bring if I'm running away from home? I need lots of snacks, right? And my insurance card?
Insurance card, yeah. I think it'll take a little bit more than that.
What? That's not enough? Okay, what else? Maybe my PJs and my toothbrush?
Running away
Is there
from home's
more?
hard.
Either way, I'm gonna give it a try. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll be just fine, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna miss playing with you, though.
Michael seems fond of me. Rank up.
When I run away, Mom and Dad will have to work together to find me. This is gonna be great. I gotta make sure I'm ready to go.
How nice walking her home.
Oh, welcome.
About what? Oh, there's something I have to clear up. I'm sure you're burnt out on coming right after an operation. You know, it might do you good just to rest today. Yeah, I'm sure.
Go.
Mitsu's not here, so we're skipping tartar sauce tonight. Just take it easy for now.
Hey,
What? Were you here to order me around, oh high and mighty leader? Whatever. I can be good as you too. I totally butchered that. Alright, well, while Junpei is having a little whatever he's having, we're gonna Alright. Yeah, this will get us 2 academics. You know, our campus is actually pretty clean and new. I only noticed after my club had to visit another school. My parents said that our school was rebuilt after an explosion 10 years ago.
By the way,
I also heard that the explosion wasn't the only reason. Around that time, a lot of students suddenly stopped coming to school. Maybe that's why they put up a new building, to start with a clean slate. Huh? What? You think there's a dark side to Kid Kogan High? You watch way too much TV.
Let's skim through this chapter.
Let's talk about the Hainan era today. I won't spend a lot of time on this, so pay attention. In 794, the Heian Kyo was established. In 894, they abolished imperial embassies to China. I might put this section on the exam next week. I'm feeling lazy. Anyways, on to feudalism. Listen carefully, because this has to do with the origins of the samurai.
And so,
I choose you, 21A. Let's see what you know. So, the law permitting permanent ownership of the newly cultivated land served as a foundation for the development of feudalism. Thanks to the decree, a lot of land was cultivated. At the same time, a serious problem arose for the farmers. Do you remember what that was for? No, that would have been TI. Land invasion or social disparity? Land invasion.
no.
Wrong! It was social disparity. Ugh, I lost my 50-50 again. Come on, you can do better than that. You're descended from the samurai. That work doesn't end after you plow the land. It costs a lot of money to build waterways and stuff on top of that. So the farmers with more wealth and authority can make more money by expanding their lands and their dongs. On the other hand, those who weren't as affluent had no choice but to remain poor. It's the same old story throughout time. Well, that's all for the Heian period. Jeez, fuck me sideways.
What?
Huh? What do you want? Don't bug me if it's not important. I'm heading home now. Junpei, can you stop being a little bitch face? The time's gonna come, and so am I, and if you don't get your shit together, we're gonna run into a lot of problemos.
I'm about to bust.
That was a quiet one. Luke, are you streaming tonight?
marvelous. I'm looking.
Alright, let's see
Here
it.
are my requests.
Okay, all these are done. Oh, no,
Oh
they're
my!
not.
You have my
Alright, whatever that is.
most excellent. Now let's. Wonderful.
Copatrook said heavily planning on it unless I fall asleep.
Okay. Man, I'm not sure if, depending on what time I might not be able to catch it because I do need to go to bed at some point after this episode here. So if you start soon, that would be awesome. Hee 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 hee.
How?
Alright, get this. I have longed to visit this place called the ocean.
A shame.
Alas, as you know, I am unable to abandon my post here. So if you ever have the opportunity to visit the ocean, would you look for something that feels like the
Koopa Troop
ocean
said you're
for
a good
me?
big dog, go get some sleep.
I gotta get my Koopa stomp, Luke. So you better start stream or else I'll beat you up.
I will await a report of success, if I may say so.
This time, I'd like you to bring me a certain plant. It is often referred to as the Christmas star. I do not have any more knowledge on this subject. Should you require help, I recommend asking someone well-versed in plants.
I will await a report. I can sense a
I
presence.
wish I could do like a good Pokedex voice for her. She's like a Pokedex person. I sense a presence. There seems to be a hungry cat somewhere out there. It appears to have trouble finding food. As such, it has not been yet fed. Would you please find this and feed the poor
By
thing?
all means. Oh, yes.
The other day, I overheard a housewife say something rather intriguing. Within the world of online shopping, these Max safety shoes are extremely popular right now. I would love to see what makes these shoes so special. Would you please bring me a pair?
By all means.
Oh, I'll give you a pair.
Come to think of it.
It's said that music can paint a vivid reflection of the culture at the time and place in history. Should that prove true, then I wonder if the Gekkokan High School you attend has its own unique music as well. It's been on my mind ever since I first heard of this, so will you do me one favor? I'd like to hear a piece of music distinctive to your learning facility, Gekkokan High School.
I will await a report of success.
And then we'll document 4.
I've been waiting for you.
My, I've been waiting for you to ask. Shall we be on our way? Oh god, she went rampant last time. She's going up the wrong way in the escalator. Dude, that's like literally me as a kid.
Flowing stairs that pose an obstacle to those who dare to reach another floor. So, this is an escalator. A simple contraption at first glance. But one false step will leave one mired in an exhausting ordeal.
Oh my god.
To all customers, for your own safety and the safety of others, please do not move in the opposite direction of the escalators. Thank you.
Oh my. It seems that these customers may come to harm. We'd best exercise caution ourselves. And what is this? Please watch your step. There is a pitfall just ahead.
I don't see one.
Why, it's right over here. There, in the center of this fenced-off area. It's marked with eye-catching signs proclaiming in bold print, "Do not enter." Humans are frequently drawn to what has been forbidden. This is a crafty snare, one that defies the common notion that pitfalls must be hidden. Flowing stairways, pitfalls employing high-level psychological tactics. Human authorities truly go to great lengths in their quest to preserve the town's law and order. I'm very moved by their dedication to the cause. Let us carry on. Our thoughts with the unsung heroes who give their love and lives to this town. Oh. This tantalizing fragrance. Can it be?
No, it can't be.
Whoa! You can figure out our secret ingredient with just a whiff? I guess you got a funky sense of smell to go with your funky sense of style, lady. Well, there ain't a law saying takoyaki shops can't cook other stuff besides octopus. So, how about it? Wanna buy some? I swear my takoyaki's so good it'll make your jaw drop.
Cuisine so scrumptious that one's jaw can drop off? I imagine that would warrant urgent medical care, realistically speaking. But I would very much like a taste. Unfortunately, this is all I have on me at the moment. I do hope this is sufficient.
You're buying that many?
I have yet to see someone who has actually lost their jaw. That must mean that the ordinary citizen cannot easily afford these. Oh, upon closer inspection, a single serving is only 400 yen. Oh, well then, 2 orders of your finest takoyaki, please.
Thanks. Here you go. And
Thanks,
come again.
kid.
This distinct texture, the firm, chewy skin, there's no doubt about it. I must say, I'm surprised to see this used as a cooking ingredient.
How's your jaw?
It has yet to even unhinge. But for the better, I suppose. There are many other delicacies I must try. It wouldn't do to lose my jaw before sampling each and every one of them. There appear to be several dining establishments around here. We must simply visit all of them. My first priority is to go to something called a net cafe, where one may use something called a soda
Hot
fountain. This apparatus allows for an infinite combination of flavors by mixing various solutions. Just thinking about it gives me a sort of electric tingle across my tongue. I see. Oh my. Oh, how intriguing. We appear to have exhausted every dining
God,
option
he's
in this
about to
area.
explode.
Oh dear, is something the matter? Now that I think about it, you haven't eaten much since our 7th meal. In any event, I must thank you for your delightful company. I shall certainly
my
savor this
Elizabeth.
experience. If you don't mind, I'd very much appreciate it if you were to escort me again sometime.
For main character's sake, I don't think we should.
Here are my requests. Let's hear the results. Mark.
Book of the Ancients.
Very well.
Oh, what day is it? Thursday. I saw a girl in a white frilly dress the other day in front of the station. Don't get me wrong, I love that kind of outfit. I got tons of figures dressed like that in my room, but in real life, I think it's better just dress casually. Alright, dude. I heard from my son that there's this freaky website on the internet. Apparently you can have someone carry out revenge for you. They have online revenge agents now. I don't know much about computers, but that sounds terrifying. What's over here? I actually forget to come here a lot.
Welcome. Take your time.
When I see like it might please someone, I might just do that to What's the cat? This cat looks very weird. It might be hungry. Give it super cat food. Hell yeah. Feeding cats in Persona? Hell yeah. The cat is purring loudly. It seems happy. Maybe the cat will feel better if I come back and feed it again tomorrow. should probably do my studying. Alright, back to the school. We'll go to get my daily studying in at the library.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I'll focus on my studies. Oh look, group study session. These are always fun.
Yo.
Oh, 21A. I came down to get a drink and got caught by Mitra, as you can see. I'm not worried about Akihiko's grades. I'm more worried he'll run off and do some reckless training. And studying has added the added benefit of preventing the possibility. So here we are. Even though exams, I'm mostly done studying for the exams.
In that case,
Then why don't you overlook 21A's studies? That is, if he is able to join us. Please do. Alright, sit down. I'll be your study coach.
I was hoping to go for another run after rehydrating.
Nope.
I believe you've done enough physical activity for one day. Any more and you'll hurt yourself.
They're gonna get married.
Fine. So, were there any subjects you needed help with?
Any tips for remembering kanji?
The most basic method is writing them over and over again. But I get that's a tough way to stay motivated. That's why I reward myself with workout reps based on the number of new kanji I've learned. The more you study, the stronger you'll get. Pretty motivating, huh? In any case, I advise having a good workout ready to treat yourself with after a study session. It all comes down to making it a regular habit. Just a little each day really adds up.
It's true.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Akihiko, working out isn't normally a reward for most people. On top of that, what good does it do to preach about long-term habits mere days before the exam?
I guess you have a point. In that case, how would you recommend cramming for it?
It's not my usual style, but I would focus on memorizing material that is likely to be tested. If you give it your all, it shouldn't be too difficult. Easier than facing the enemy wholly unprepared, at least.
Well, we can talk all night, but doing is where the magic happens. Here, let me give you some practice problems.
The two of them continue to give me rigorous advice. Double academics. Bang, bang.
You catch on quick. You immediately took what you learned and put it into practice. All you need now is some strength training and you'll be unstoppable. Once the exams are over, why don't we dive into Tartarus for a bit and get some workouts in?
You never change. I'll need to continue keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't overdo it.
The more you study and the more you train, the better results you'll get. I look forward to seeing what you'll accomplish from here on. Let's call it here for today. I want to get some stretches in before heading to bed.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
Silence. Class is beginning. Iriel, Rilio, Lily, Iriel, Just a quick preface. When I use the word magic, I mean in a very general sense. Anyway, today's topic is the magic of medieval Europe. I'll be giving a crash course on the single most magical place in time in recorded history. So there will be a lot of materials pertaining to Western magic. From printed books to communal folklore, I'll cover all of it, including the changes European magic has made since then. As I mentioned previously, European magic finds its origins in paganism. starting with Christianity, though it has been influenced by an influx of various cultures. Let's see, what are some well-known examples? There's Kabbalah, which is the esoteric study of the mystical aspects of Jewish texts. There's also Gnosticism, a Christian sect founded by Simon Magus, a sorcerer. Greece's philosophy and natural sciences were the fruits of magical researches. I am having trouble reading. And the same was true of Islam's scientific advances, which surpassed Europe's at the time. Now, as for the circumstances of magic in this age, it was in an era where the rule of Christianity and the insight of natural sciences collided. Magicians bravely reached out for the connection with the gods. Say, are you awake? You're not daydreaming, right? How about a test to see if you're paying attention? You'll know the type of guardian angel you'll have, depending on how you answer.
Okay, then.
Now, who do I call on? Yeah, it's always me. Who is the esoteric study of Jewish texts called?
Too bad.
Nah. Yeah. The magicians of the age achieved great things, particularly around grimoires. A grimoire is a collection of magical texts, usually as an all-encompassing as possible. Where? Yeah. And I was reading it out too. My reading comprehension it's because I was so bad at reading. I was getting self-conscious. I was overthinking. Oh, that's right. Feed the cat, right? Let's get to the mall really quick, because I'm not sure, like, feeding it once will give me, like, an award to go get other stuff, but we'll see. We'll go check in on that.
Good. Here are my requests.
No, I guess I'll have to go back.
Very well.
What the hell was that? I heard a bang outside. It did sound like a gunshot, though. I don't think that would happen here, but I don't know. Never know. Where can I buy cat food? Oh, I think I can buy it at the fucking pharmacy.
Which ones? That's all you want? Thanks. Done already? Thanks.
Thanks. I just need $7 cat food for my cat that I definitely own. Super cat food. Alright, guess we come back tomorrow, right? Alright, we'll go back to the mall. keep studying. Grind out our study habits here. Wait, no. It's to the school. Study. Putting. I'm trying to get the level 4 before exams.
Oh, welcome. Huh?
Alright, guess we'll have a little study sesh.
Huh? Oh. Sorry.
Poinsettia. It's almost time for exams. Have you been studying?
Uh-huh.
Let's study together, yeah.
Buka, your notes look so trendy. I kinda wasn't expecting that.
Oh no, these are Natsuki-chan's notes. She let me borrow them since I was out trapped in Tartarus.
What a good friend.
She sure is. That said, there's actually quite a bit missing from these notes.
Oh, you're right. This part just has the equation and no answer, and this page is full of doodles. And this part, is that a drool stain?
It's the thought that
It
counts.
may not be the best study material,
Yeah,
but
right.
it's the thought that counts, right?
I've been trying to think of a way to return the favor.
Fill in the blanks.
Huh? Oh, are you saying I should fill in any part she missed in her notes before giving them back? That sounds like a great idea. But it's going to be a lot of material. I wonder if I can finish it all.
That'll be a good
Then we'll help
study
you out.
thing.
It'll be
It's
a good
studying
review for
material.
us, too.
Yeah. Me and Yukari are on the same page.
Thanks, you two.
You're welcome.
Here, let me see those notes.
Oh, yeah.
And we had to fill in Natsuki's notes. We nearly wrote the entire thing. It really did make for a good review. Almost there.
All done. It looks wonderful.
Natsuki is in for a real surprise when she sees this. I hope she likes it.
I'm sure she will. I couldn't have done it without your help. Thanks, you two.
You're welcome, you one.
Well, it certainly helped us study too, right?
Nay.
I'll make sure to give Natsuki-chan the notes back tomorrow. Good night.
Oyasumi. Oh my gosh, it's 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven!
Hey.
I'm gonna get a drink. Junpei, probably not gonna get a drink from 7-Eleven. He doesn't seem to be in the mood. So, exams are coming up pretty soon. Have you been studying? Yep. Oh yeah? Well, not that it's any of my business. Yeah.
Fine, Sengoku.
Here we go. Finally, we've reached a Tyra no Moscato. Masakato. Moscato. Yeah, man, you're alcoholic. He's the turning point of the era of the samurai. It all began with infighting among the Taira clan. Their conflict escalated until the Imperial Court had to intervene. Masakato was pursued by the Imperial Court, so he had no choice but to openly oppose them. The result was known as the War of Masakado.
And so,
Yo man, you may not look like a samurai, but let's see if you know this one anyway. There's a theory that Taira no Masakado thought to be a prototype for an item essential to battle. Now, what do you think that item was? It's something every samurai needs. The katana!
yes, exactly.
Ah, I knew that one already, huh? Yep, it's the katana. Think of samurai and their swords are the first thing to come to mind, although it's not known whether Masakado really came up with them. This is going to be in the exam next week, so prepare well. Let's go. +1 charm. Oh yeah. Beep 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 beep. It's a message from Sonata. Letting you know first. Itsuki-san is coming tonight. Sounds like he has something to tell us. We'll meet back on the 4th floor once we're all back. Fine. Alright. So, cat, shrine, and all that jazz. Wait, did I thought I went to the store. Oh wait, no, because today's Monday. I can get the sale on that shit. Yeah. Yeah, boy. That's why I waited. I was like, why would I wait? And I was like, oh, it's Saturday. In the park. While we're over here, let's check to see if we can... Okay, erases academics. Thank you. That'll be good. We'll come back.
We're having one big sale today. You can't find prices lower than here.
Super cat
You made up
food.
your
I'm not sure how
mind.
much I'll need, but we'll just buy
Sure.
5 and call it a day. Disc
Which
charm,
ones?
we went through a lot of those, so we're gonna buy.
Which
I don't
ones?
need disc rage. We'll buy
That's
some
nice
of
for coming.
those. Disc
You made up
poison.
your mind. That's all. Thanks for coming. You got everything you need? Come again, yeah?
Yeah, I'll come again. Alright, then we'll go to the shrine. Alright, let's go to the cat. Super cat food. Alright. We're gonna keep hoping that that pays off. Alright, so back to the mall. Let's go game. Oh, it's teasing me.
And that's the summary of what happened on the night of the 7th. These shadows seem to be quite a bit more formidable than the ordinary ones.
I see. So our enemies are growing stronger as well. Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, I called today's meeting because...
Hold on. Before we go on,
I'd like to ask Kirijo-senpai something.
Oh?
I know I'm not the only one thinking this. So much has been happening lately. I feel like I've just been getting dragged along without really understanding anything. But
You
now,
think too much.
I want answers. So I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai? You're always acting like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour or Tartarus. But they're connected to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Yukari-chan?
There was an explosion near our school and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But something is off here. At the time of the incident, there were several unexplained absences. Seems like more than just a coincidence to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. Those students weren't just absent. They all suddenly collapsed and had to be sent to the hospital. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Remember those girls who bullied Fuka? They had to be hospitalized too.
Oh.
I want an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you have to know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, it just never seemed relevant.
What?
But
Not relevant.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right, I'll tell you everything. Shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They could be a source of unimaginable power, couldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that very line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo, my grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power to create something extraordinary.
Create something extraordinary?
Oh my god, it's the anime.
To that end, he assembled a research team and had them amass a number of shadows.
He was collecting them? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
But 10 years ago, during the final stages of the project, there was an accident, and the experiment failed. They lost control of the Shadow's power, altering the nature of the entire world.
You can't mean...
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
Back to game.
According to the records, the accumulated mass of shadows split into several large ones that later dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
And this is the 7-Eleven we've been talking about?
Maybe that's why it's difficult to predict where they'll appear.
Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. Is it because that's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Then those students who were hospitalized.
It's just as you fear. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could essentially do as they pleased. Port Island must have been the perfect location for them. So yes, as you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkokan High School.
Just what are you trying to say here? So that's the whole purpose behind C's? We were dragged into all this just to clean up their mess? You lied to us? And you
Corruption
knew
among
too,
the rich.
didn't you, Sonata-senpai? You've both just been using us! Or do you not care as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
I never said anything like that. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like, but it was my decision not to share the information. I'm sorry.
Are you?
It was never my intent to deceive you. Convincing you to join Seas was my highest priority. I know it may not be fair, but shadows can only be defeated by persona users. We are the only ones who can fight.
That's hardly the point!
I never had a choice either. It didn't matter if I wanted this power or not.
Mitsuru, that's enough.
Takeba-kun, it's only those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But that's...
It's been 10 years since the incident in question. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But now that they're here, we have the chance to find and destroy them. Do you realize what that means? What if I told you that the 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
You're saying if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will
Likely
disappear?
story. Seems like a video
Exactly.
game progression.
That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See? It's good news, isn't it?
Can that really be true?
Well, we've
There's
been lied to
evidence to support
before.
it, and this is where our
Who says it
true
won't be
battle
lying to us
begins.
again?
Our true battle.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to wait for them to strike first.
Right.
And there are still many mysteries surrounding Tartarus. For instance, why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answers must be out there somewhere.
We must defeat the 12 shadows that started all of this. In order to eradicate both the Dark Hour and Tartar Sauce, I must fight to protect everyone. 6 of them remain. Man. Halfway through the game? Well, as much as I would love to, I'm gonna go study. Might be my favorite song from this game. Let's go studying. Alright, there we go. Now I'm smart, tough, smooth. I'm all these things. It's the day. It's Sunday. No, wait. Oh, come on.
Lounging about as usual, huh?
Hugh, what do you want? If you're gonna ask me to go back, the answer's still no.
That's not why I'm here. I was just making sure you were still around.
That's so.
We've known each other a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage. You, me, and Miki. We
Who
used
the
to
hell
run
is
around
Miki?
here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other pals.
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually, you just charge ahead like a damn fool. You've never been good at hiding shit.
Everyone thinks about the past. Even me. Anyway. We finally know how to get rid of Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
No shit?
Yeah. The thing is, all I've cared about until now is getting stronger. Everything else came second. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Your reason for fighting? Huh. It's different for everyone. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. That's what I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
You need to get lecturing every once in a while, Sonata. You kind of need it.
You really haven't changed at all.
Or maybe you're just the one not changing.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
No.
Senpai, this is unusual.
Access
Please,
denied.
come in.
Credit card declined.
So not only do you excel at providing support during battle, you are also quite skilled at gathering information.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have an important favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
Oh, well, very little of that was made public.
That's what she's asking for.
I know. That's why I want you to access the Kirijo Group's database.
You mean hack into their system?
Back
Is
into
that
the
allowed?
gate? No, it's not.
I'll give you my ID and password. Then you won't be held accountable. But I need to know the truth. In detail.
God damn.
Senpai.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? Regardless of my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. I'm sure you must have at least a few complaints.
Not really. Did you know my entire family is made up of doctors? My parents are the one exception. It gives them a bit of an inferiority complex. That's why they're so hard on me. I don't like being at home. But here, I'm able to do something no one else can. I have a purpose. So no, I don't have any complaints.
You're right. We can't do this without you. No one could take your place.
True.
Oh.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
How much later?
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour are on the way out, huh? No, that's a good thing. That's what we've been fighting for. So then... why... Damn it! Why am I so pissed?
Gosh, it's hot. Even for July.
Wow, can't believe we're already third years. Guess this will be the last time we'll wear these uniforms and hang out after school.
Who cares? I just want to get into college and start having fun already.
I get it. My problem is me. I'm going on like fighting was my duty and all. Actually, it's just all I'm good at.
No,
Because without that, I'm nothing. So much for being a hero. I can't fight worth the shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least. Damn it! Nothing I do.
We're gonna
is
get
good
a
enough.
big Junpei arc. I'm feeling it.
Why am I only ever right about the worst things? Am I stupid for trusting in something so blindly?
Maybe.
Dad, I got this letter from you last spring. I must have read it 1,000 times since then.
To my family, 10 years into the future. Tomorrow, I'll bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge.
It sounds like
It'll be
Sonata's
stored
voice
in a
actor.
time capsule and sent to you in 10 years' time. Yukari, you may be small now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. You'll be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you always manage to greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher. I'll be starting on a big project soon,
Oh.
It feels good to receive so much recognition for my work. But I swear to you, nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Oh, Dad.
Oh, no.
Yukari, I wonder, are you enjoying life? Do you have high hopes for the future? Do you still look towards tomorrow with excitement and wonder, like you do now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy. And I hope this letter brings a smile to both you and your mother's faces.
No.
Eiichiro Takeba, March 6th, 2000.
No matter what happens, huh? All I can do
That's
is
probably going to be the
believe.
last full moon, huh? Because I'd come full circle.
I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
Exams are coming up. It's almost time for the home shopping show. Well, chat, before we end stream, let's do a home shopping show. You know what it is. An irritatingly catchy song comes from the speakers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Home Shopping Show, Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. I'm your host, Tanaka, with a live presentation of my amazing commodities. We'll show you great products at unbeatable prices, so don't touch that dial, because you won't want to miss these.
I'm going to do it.
I'm gonna do it, he says. Today we're introducing the Outdoor Activity Set. Summer vacation is upon us. We have just the thing for you this hot summer.
Good.
First up, we have the Max Safety Shoes. Stay stable on any terrain. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. But wait, there's more.
Not bad, kid.
We'll throw in this instant curry, too. Guess how many? 2. That's not 3. All this for just 9,800 yen. This is a special limited product available today only. You heard that right. Today only. Should I buy the Max Safety Shoes for 9,800 yen? Sure. Ring, 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 ring.
Thanks, kid.
Thanks, kid. Next time, we'll be introducing a seasonal corn set. Don't miss it. That's it for today. We're all sold out, folks. Sorry.
Bye-bye.
Oh. We'll see you next Sunday. Same time, same channel. The shopping program is over. Can't wait to get my big old package. Alright. And with that, we're going to save. Alright. We made it through a big storyline. So we went from a boss to a huge storyline development all in one stream. Awesome stuff. I don't know what the next episode holds, but I'm sure it will be a blast, as it usually is. YouTube, thank you for watching. We will catch you next time.